Hey everyone, Performance Coach Carl here with this week's vlog on setbacks. This is, as with all the topics that I've been doing so far, is very personal to me because the last couple days I had a setback of my own. I wasn't going out for the runs that I had scheduled for myself. Mental barriers got in the way, physical barriers got in the way. Not going to get too heavy on that, I'll cover that in a future video. But I did feel like setbacks is something that we all go through in all areas of our lives, so it would be an excellent topic to discuss today, and hopefully I can give you guys a tip on how to kind of move past setbacks a little bit. So immediately, psychologically, one of the first things that our brain likes to do when we undergo a setback is to dwell on it for a little bit too long. So what I mean by that is, as I got up today to go for my run, I was standing on my curb and I was doing what's known as shooting all over yourself, or what I refer to as shooting all over myself. What I mean by that is I'm standing out there, I'm stretching, I'm getting ready, and I could feel how just, the tenseness in my muscles. I could feel the way I felt, and it didn't feel good. It didn't feel like any number of the times that I had been going out for runs prior to this. And my brain immediately went to, oh man, you should have went for that run yesterday. You should have went for that run the day before. You should have done this. You should have done that. You should have done this. And you should all over yourself. And it's really, really easy to do that and find yourself in a very deep pit of negative thinking. As human beings, we're excellent at being our worst critics, but we struggle with being our best cheerleaders. So what I did, the tip that I'm hopefully going to be able to share with you guys, is to try and stay as in the moment as possible. So oftentimes you'll hear like mindfulness be tossed around. Mindfulness is what it is, but it's more about how you do it than the buzzword of mindfulness. So for me, I used a breathing exercise, talked about them in the past tons and tons of times. 6 in through the nose, 6 out through the mouth. Nice and calm, calms down that nervous system, makes you stay focused on what you're doing right now. And then at the same time, I was using my brain to go to what I refer to as a power phrase. And my power phrase to help me stay in the moment is be where your feet are. So if I'm where my feet are, if my brain is where my feet are, then I'm exactly where I need to be to get the most out of the next 45-minute run that I'm about to go do. And that meant, as soon as I hit my watch and I started my run, I was thinking about my pace. I was thinking about my form. At some points during my run today, I was thinking about not getting hit by cars and making sure that I did what was necessary to avoid that from happening. And that was what helped me stay in the moment. And instead of shooting all over myself about the runs that I didn't do yesterday, I didn't do the day before, that I should have done, I was able to stay focused on getting the most out of this run, which is the only thing I had any control over. So my recommendation to you, create a power word, recognize what setbacks are, recognize when you're undergoing them, and be able to try and shift that perspective. Your brain, I say this all the time, is a muscle. The more you train it to perceive things a certain way, the easier it will be to perceive them that way in the future. Just like as you get faster or you get stronger with running, you'll find yourself being able to do more miles. Just like a basketball player who trains themselves how to shoot a free throw, any number of things. So train your brain, get yourselves on that right mindset, figure out what your power phrase is to get you guys to stay as in the moment as possible. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.